Yes lads, welcome back to another video on the channel today. I'm really sorry about the upload times recently. I've started a new job and obviously I haven't had the most time to chuck episodes out, but I am going to get back up to it. I've got 4 days off now, so I get a few out during this time period. In today's episode, we start off with a game against Brentford. We've got about 7 games to play through. Let's run you through them very quickly. So we have got the home game against Brentford to start off with, a home game against Brighton. They're going to be 2 simulated games. Semi-finals of the FA Cup against Sheffield United. I'm going to play that because it's an interesting game against a championship side. Probably highlights, I think, just to try and get my head around it. Even though I'm never going to do it ever again, I'll probably do it again. We'll play the game against Spurs away from home. We'll probably play the game in the Premier League against Spurs as well. And then sim the second leg against Spurs again. So 3 games against Spurs. I don't want to play them all because that'll be infuriating. And then probably simulate the game against Leicester City to leave us into a final 3 or 4 games. We might leave the Leicester game or not, I'm not sure yet. So let's sim this Brentford game and kick off this episode the best possible way we can. Come on, Man United. We have indeed just about scraped to a 3-2 victory against the Breeze. And Mbeumo scored first in the 20th minute. Anthony scores just before half-time. Ronaldo scores 40 minutes after the restart with Eriksen scoring in the 74th. Then Mbeumo gets his second of the game. But I mean, to be fair, he didn't get the man of the match, but he's had a very, very good game, Mbeumo. Potentially a future signing as just like a reserve backup player. I'm not really sure about that. But yeah, 3-2 win. Anthony, Eriksen, Ronaldo all getting the goals. Ronaldo with the man of the match as well. So very good start to this game. Let's sim the Brighton game as well. Then we'll move straight into the Sheffield United game with highlights intended for that one. It's a disappointing 1-1 draw against Brighton, which follows after this. Billy Gilmour scores in the 69th minute.
Yeah, boy.
Anthony scores 1 minute later somehow. I'm not really sure how. Billy Gilmour probably just did a really weird celebration. Anthony scored straight from kickoff. But yeah, what a bad result. Anthony does get the man of the match again, though. Another goal for our wide man, but disappointing before the big FA Cup tie against Sheffield United. Let's see how we get on in that one. It's a massive cup tie. I think it's at Wembley, actually. I'm going to say Old Trafford, but we're at Wembley Stadium. Massive game against Sheffield United, this. Absolutely massive. I mean, look how easy that draw could be. Cardiff or Palace in the final if we win this game. Watch us lose now. So Sheffield United get a kick-off. Let's see the first highlight. So we get cross opportunities, the first highlight. For some reason, McTominay's playing left wing. I think something's gone wrong with it. Kudus has played through straight from kick-off, though, with a chance off the bar, off the defender. How have I not scored? Oh my God, I've got a corner, but what? Right, so we'll go short towards Rashford. Rashford plays a nice quick pass towards Kudus, who finesses one. Solo run in the 20th minute. Kudus against Ahmedozovic, how do you pronounce his name? I mean, Kudus is a quick boy. Kudus to make it 1-0 Man United. He shoots front stick on the weak foot. Mohamed Kudus, or is he right foot? It doesn't really matter. Makes it 1-0 in 20 minutes. Great start to this game. Great goal by Kudus as well. We've won the game. These are so difficult to play, these highlights. They put you on so many bad situations to go through a goal. But either way, we've still won the game. That's all that matters at the end of the day. And if we see the highlights, I mean, apparently they had 0 shots, but Dubravka got an 8.0 rating. Maybe his distribution was that good. I mean, Kudus got an 8.9, deservedly so, I'd say. Wan-Bissaka got an 8.1. We win the game, but, I mean, very strange ratings. Dubravka getting an 8 with no shots saved. I don't know, guys. We're moving into the first leg of this Tottenham Hotspur game anyway, away from home in the Europa League. Let's see the teams before we kick off.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's match day.
So to change things up a little bit, we'll see the Spurs team. They play a back 5 with a 2 midfield and a 3 in attack. They start with Lloris in goal. They've got Spence, who's never played a game for them in real life, I don't think, competitively. They've got Sanchez, Dyer, Davies and Sessegnon as the rest of the back 5, with Sergio Busquets as the captain, with Pierre-Emile Højbjerg in midfield, and Kulusevski, Kane and Son leading the line. That's a very, very good team. I have to feel the midfield and defence are very, very slow. So hopefully our boys will do them in attack. But yeah, we'll see our team anyway. So for us, we play the 4-3-3 defensive as always. De Gea starts in goal. We've got the back 4 of Dalot, Valentin, Martinez and Malacia. Midfield 3, Casemiro, Rice and Bruno Fernandes as the captain. In fact, for this game, a one-off, because it's been recommended in the comments quite a lot, we'll play Ronaldo as the captain. Then obviously Ronaldo starting, as we saw, and then Anthony and Kudus as the right and left wing. Let's get into this game at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, massive Europa League semi-final clash. So this is the stadium. It's a beautiful stadium in real life. I've never seen it up close, but it is hosting a massive, massive European night in London. So we kick off from we kick off from right to left to get this game initiated. Let's hope for a fast start. Rafael Leao comes back for injury, to be honest. That's my main goal for today. Anthony's running through. Gets away from his man nicely. Anthony through to Ronaldo. Ball rolls his man. Ronaldo's through on goal to make it 1-0 already. And he fires it past Lloris. His final season in Manchester to reflect in real life. What a way to mark a Europa League game by Ronaldo. Can't believe he's gone, though, honestly. It's crack is what's going on in real life with Ronaldo. As we see, though, it's a simple bit of skill to ball roll his man. What a finish against Lloris. 1-0 United. Spurs are playing some nice football, though. Declan Rice can't win the ball. Busquets has still got it. Play it through towards Harry Kane. Great save by De Gea. Sprinting away from his man. Kudus has got past Jed Spence. Can't quite find the right pass, but he finds Ronaldo eventually, who bundles the ball off his man. And he absolutely barges Ben Davies way too easily. And yeah, great goal by Ronaldo again to get his second of the game, our second of the game. 2-0 Man United now. Great play by Kudus down the line. Yeah, it's a very good start to this game now. Let's hope for even more. Oh, Son has got in behind Dalot. Got to get the ball back. And Harry Kane off the post. Oh dear. That's a terrible challenge. I actually think it might have been Harry Kane with the challenge, or Kulusevski at the very least. Surely that's a red. That's a bad challenge, that is. That should be a red. If it weren't Harry Kane, obviously. Ronaldo's got both goals into this half-time interval. And with 2-0 up against Spurs. Fantastic first half. Let's hope for a good second one as well. Oh, Jed Spence with a beautiful ball through to Harry Kane. He's gone for the sweaty rather than the shot. Pull back towards his man. What a save by De Gea again. We're so fortunate to have that man in goal sometimes. Fred. In towards Eriksen. Christian Eriksen's got a bit of time and space. Turns away from Busquets. Oh, it's a shot on goal just wide of the post. So unlucky. Dalot's made a good challenge, but Valentin's run out of position. It's in towards Kane, who looked marginally offside. De Gea makes a save anyway. Whips one in. Needs clearing away. It's another good save by De Gea. Oh, they're gonna score at end of game. I can already tell. Son with a chance. Great save again by De Gea. Oh my days. I don't even know how he saved this one. Oh, that's wonderful keeping. Fantastic. It's a 2-0 first leg victory, which means we'll sim the second leg. Great first European night for us in London. And if we see the match stats, that's not exactly a deserved victory. De Gea had a phenomenal game in goal, to be fair. Spurs had a few chances outside of the box, which don't really count as like expected goals per se. But yeah, very, very good game of football. Good for the neutral, I can imagine, as well. But yeah, we do win the first leg 2-0. I'm sure De Gea is the man of the match after this game. Surprisingly not. Don't tell me it was Son. They've lost 2-0 and he's got the man of the match. What is wrong with this game? They had two players higher rated than any of ours, yet we won 2-0, dominated most of the game. Ronaldo got 2 goals and got a 7.5, and De Gea made 7 saves. And look at them, they were all really good as well. I can't work that out for the life of me, to be honest with you. But either way, we're hoping for another good game against Spurs, this time in the Premier League. Let's get into that game, the final play game of this episode. Come on, Man United.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's match day.
So we're in for the Spurs game now, after a very good game, again, against Spurs in the Europa League first leg semi-finals. This is our team for this game. We're not going to see Spurs because they've made a few changes, such as Longley, Romero and Doherty coming into the team. So for us, De Gea starts in goal for the back four of Wan-Bissaka now coming in for Dalot, with Varane back in for Valentin and Martinez and Malacia. Fred's in for Casemiro. Casemiro's not exactly match fit with Rice and Bruno Fernandes as the captain. Then Anthony, Sancho in on the left side for Kudus, and Ronaldo is the front three. Massive game in the Premier League to keep touching distance of Liverpool. Let's get into it. Come on, Man United.
5 minutes later.
So it's the theatre of dreams, the Stretford end in all its glory. My dream is to beat Tottenham Hotspur in this game. Let's get into the highlights anyway. So Spurs kick off from right to left. It's a very, very difficult occasion. The pitch looks knackered in the middle. As always, let's hope for the perfect start to this one. Here we go. Harry Kane's through on goal. Great save again by David De Gea and a good block by Lisandro. The ball's not gone yet, though. It's another good save by our Spanish superstar in goal.
You Salama bitch.
For some reason, Spurs always play a short corner. So Kulusevski again gets past his man Sancho, pulls it back towards a man. How has that gone in? I've been singing De Gea's praises all day. But Longley somehow scored a goal there, and I'm not really sure how that one's gone in. Poorly defended by me and Sancho, but I want to see De Gea's animation there. Oh dear. Yeah, that's bad keeping. We're 1-0 down at Old Trafford. Worst start possible. Sancho's got a lot to do. Look at the return pass towards Ronaldo. Ronaldo's through on goal. Ronaldo finishes past Lloris yet again for the third time in 2 games. What a comeback that is. Already we've scored. Hey, it's a lovely ball by Sancho. I mean, Anthony with a good ball as well. Brilliant goal by Ronaldo. We're 1-1 now. We need more goals. Another goal for Ronaldo in this game into half-time. It's not been the best first half you're ever going to see, but still, we're level in the game. Let's hope for a much, much better second half and a better response from the team. Move still not over yet though. Sancho in towards Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes is through on goal. Great save by Lloris. Let's make some subs after that. So we're going to take off Anthony, I think. Put Sancho on the right. Bring on Kudus because he just seems better on the ball, even though he's got a lot less dribbling. Seems more fluid in his animations and movements. I think it's 'cause he's a little bit taller than Anthony. But yeah, I'm trying to think. I'll bring on Eriksen for Fernandes. No, Eriksen for Fred. And then make Eriksen a centre mid. Bit more creativity along the middle line. Let's hope for a goal, guys, because I don't want to draw because we're going to be even more behind Liverpool after that.
That doesn't make sense.
We can now build out from the back ourselves. Lovely football, to be fair. Flowing, counter-attacking football. No one's going to keep up with Kudus, are they? Mohamed Kudus to make it 2-1 to Man United. Yes, he can. His second goal of the episode, and probably the most important, to be fair. He did score against Sheffield United in the FA Cup. But this is the Premier League, and that's a massive goal from the Ghanaian. No one keeps up with him. It's good football. It's a great finish. And now we're 2-1 ahead in this massive clash. Kulusevski breezes past his man. It's good football by Spurs. Good challenge by Lisandro Martinez. Højbjerg's got a chance to get through. It's a good ball and a great save by De Gea again. Good ball out wide. Sosa's on now. They've still got the ball somehow there. It's good football by Spurs. Good pass towards Sosa again, who's just come on. Runs it out of play. I think that's full time. Thank God for that. It's a good 2-1 victory at Old Trafford. Big game, big football, big goals. Let's see these stats. I don't know what I was on about then. Big football. I mean, it doesn't really matter because we still won the game. 11 shots to 6. More possession. We actually deserve this game more than the 2-0 victory in the reverse fixture in the Europa League. But still, we have won 2-1. That's all that matters. Hopefully, we've got the man of the match for a change because normally the losing team get it. It's been like the last 7 games in a row, the losing team who have lost against us have got the man of the match. So we'll see that anyway. You're absolutely having me on. He's conceded 2 goals. He's scored 1 goal. He's got an 8.8. How? Like, Martinez was fantastic. Ronaldo scored and got an assist and didn't get the man of the match on the winning team. Sancho got the assist. Kudus scored as well. This game's ridiculous, honestly. I've had enough of the rubbish with this game sometimes. It's so stupid. Honestly, we'll sim the second leg against Spurs, though. I hope we win. That's all I can say. I hope we win that. Right, so the second leg is an extremely emphatic 3-0 victory against Spurs. Sancho scores 4 minutes for the first half interval. Anthony scores in the 63rd, gets a red card in the 77th. Ronaldo scores in the 86th. What a win that is. 3-0 against Spurs. Rice gets a 9.7 and doesn't get a single contribution. So I'm assuming that he scored. Sorry, not scored. Assuming that he got all 3 assists on a very good game. Yeah, fantastic result. 3-0 victory in the semi-final second leg. You know what? We're going to sim this game against Leicester as well. Come on, Man United, in this final game of the episode. It's been fantastic so far. Let's keep this pressure on Liverpool. Fortunately for us, we do get a 2-1 victory against Leicester City away from home. Malacia opens the score in the 37th minute. So hard to say that, so it was in 37th minute. Pryor scores in the 50th minute. Then Ronaldo scores 9 minutes before time for a fairly deserved, with the stats I guess, fairly deserved 2-1 victory against Leicester City. Another man of the match for Ronaldo as well. So yeah, let's wrap up this episode and see who we've got in the Europa League final. What a game that'll be, by the way.
5 minutes later.
The league table reads at the final 3-game mark of the season. We're on 78 points and Liverpool are on 81. So the big game in the next episode is against Liverpool. That could decide this Premier League title. What a massive game for the next episode to start with. Also, Chelsea and City are still 8th and 10th. That's just fantastic news all around. With Brentford, Southampton and Leeds all looking like they're going to get relegated. Might be some players we can pick up off them guys in the next season, if we do it. Also, the top scorer, already confirmed basically, is Ronaldo with 31 goals in 29 games. I think he's one off the record for a season total, Ronaldo. Potentially a record breaker. Fantastic campaign for him so far. And then we've got one other player inside the top 25 with Anthony, who's on 13. So guys, into the next episode, we start off with an away game against Liverpool. That obviously the title decider. The next game after that will be an FA Cup final against Crystal Palace. Then a home game against Everton, the Toffees. An away game against the Saints. And the Europa League final against Roma. So Jose Mourinho returns in the final game of this season. And yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this one, guys. I will catch you in another video on the channel very, very soon. Please like and subscribe. Thank you very much.